Hey everyone, I just wanted to jump on here. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do my long form videos. So in the interim, I decided that I would just put together a quick compilation of some tips that I think might be useful for you in the kitchen. My first tip here is with cutting boards. Are you sick and tired of your nice bougie cutting board slipping around your countertop? Well, this tip's for you. You're going to want to grab some paper towels and then wet them thoroughly under some sink water, and then you're going to unwrap it, which is literally the hardest part to do. You're going to take that paper towel, slap it on your countertop, then slap your cutting board on top of that, and bam, you have a paper towel sandwich. But you also have a way to ensure that your cutting board is not going to run away from you while you're doing your prep work. The next one is simple. Just grab yourself an apron. All chefs wear aprons for a reason. It's to keep yourself clean, and also it helps you to be confident in the kitchen and be able to work a little bit speedier. And also you can just have one for every single occasion. Ladies, I'm looking at you. You get to accessorize. So grab yourself an apron, put that sucker on every time that you need to work so that you don't get that spaghetti splatter all over your nice white shirt you insisted on wearing. It can also protect you. Here are a couple of ember holes from whenever I was outside cooking on a barbecue grill. And so that could have been either my shirt or it could have been my skin if I was barbecuing shirtless. Y'all, this one is super easy, but it's just to embrace that deli container life. They come in packs of like 120 and 3 different vessel sizes, and all of the lids fit on every one of those vessels, so you never have to look for that Goldilocks lid ever again. Now let's keep this show on the road with a couple of actual cooking and prepping hacks. These are less hacks than they are tips. You want to have sharp utensils. Here I'm using a diamond sharpening stone to hone my edge, but I use a workstation sharpener to keep a razor working edge on all of my cutting utensils. A dull knife is a dangerous knife, so keep those things sharp. Next, here's how I dice up my onions. What you want to do is you want to cut the onions at an angle towards the center of the onion, and then you're going to use the claw technique to put your hand on that onion, keeping a firm grasp on it, and then cut those dices into some even uniform pieces. Once you're done with that, you go ahead and scoop that up with your knife and put it in those deli containers because they also double as prepping containers. And for this next one, why don't we make some eggs together? Take that deli container. Yes, they are so multi-purposeful. And you're going to crack your eggs into that deli container so that you can make sure that if there are any eggshells, you have a chance to fish those out rather than have to fish them out of a hot pan. Speaking of hot pans, whenever you first put your eggs down into your hot pan, you actually have a couple seconds to move that yolk to where you want it to set. That way you don't have yolks on the outside of your eggs. You can have some picture perfect sunny side eggs. Here I'm not doing sunny side eggs though. I am making some fried eggs. And the next tip really is use a fish spatula. Fish spatulas are for more than just using on fish. And I think that they're super, super convenient to use with eggs. Just a couple last tips. You want to salt your eggs after they're done cooking because when you flip those eggs, some of those salt crystals might actually pop the yolk. And the last tip I've got for you is that a egg done in the pan is an overcooked egg. You want to take that egg off of your pan sooner rather than later so that you ensure that you have a nice runny yolk, if that's your thing. And that about wraps it up. I hope that you found some of these tips helpful, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, and share this video so others can join in on that fun.